right, so everybody wants to know what happened last night. That's what it's everybody's mind. So I don't know about this. Do you guys really want to know? Okay, how many of you follow Michelangelo, me, Drew, Sean, Jake? Who else was there last night?
Tyler.
Tyler. Do you guys follow all of us? Then I am so sorry that we woke up half of America last night. I totally apologize about that because most of you are all on the East Coast. But you have to admit that was some pretty funny crap that went down last night.
That was really funny.
That was hilarious.
Is your microphone on? Or did you just use it as a prop?
It's a prop.
Oh,
play along.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what? Let's try to give you as much accuracy as possible. Last night was whose birthday?
Jerry's. It was Jerry Garcia's. It was.
Okay, that's not what they're following right now. Jake. Okay, so Jake's birthday last night. So we all decided to go to.
That's Jake's birthday's on Friday.
Well, we were celebrating it last night.
We celebrated it last night.
We were celebrating it last night at a club that we will refuse to name at this time.
Yes.
Just for the record, in case I want to go back there one night. Okay.
Oh, wait, is today the 7th? What's today?
I don't. What's today, people? I think today's the 7th.
No. His birthday is on the 7th.
Tomorrow. In like an hour and 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay. So we went to a club. Apparently, Jake and David and their posse, like David's brother and stuff, they got into the club first.
They got there early. They got there at 10.
They got there early. Believe it or not, I know this is going to be a shocker to all of you, but Drew Ryan Scott was running a little late. Late. I was in the parking lot actually waiting for him. So he had Mangello, Sean, and Tyler. They all came. They came in two cars.
Wait, hold on. Wait, we got to backtrack for a second.
What are we backtracking?
Okay.
I'm totally giving them the details right now.
Okay, when we did our photo shoots, all of us, we did it with Jerry Garcia, okay, our friend. We knew all week that we were supposed to go see Jerry at this club, different club, for his birthday.
On the other side of town.
So we went there, and we didn't tell Jake we were going there because he wanted us there like at 11.
Should we really be disclosing this right now?
Yes, it's okay. Just don't tell Jake.
Yeah, don't tell Jake that we
went to another club to go hang out with Jerry first before we went to your party.
Jerry actually did my photos today for the photo shoot.
But with all due respect, I found out about Jake's party the day before from Drew. Drew texted me the night before when I was in the studio with Avenue 52. And so I knew about Jerry's first. So we had to go there first, and afterwards we're like, we'll go to Jake's. We show up at Jake's in 2 different cars. We're in Sean's car, and then I was with Drew in Drew's car.
I showed up by myself. I took the helicopter, Falcon 1, ACTV helicopter. I got dropped off.
So, yeah.
So, anyways, I was at the club waiting, and David said, you have to wait for Drew because this is how LA works, everybody. If you're a guy, you better have like 5 chicks with you. Otherwise, you're not getting in. Like, a pack of guys, totally not happening. So I was waiting for Drew, and we were waiting. So I ended up meeting up with Drew at the other club where Mike, Sean, and Tyler were Jerry, the photographer. And let's see if we can get this center. So we did that, and then we left, and we rushed all the way over to the other club that Jake and David were at. So again, I took the helicopter. They took their cars because I didn't want to leave my helicopter there. People like to take pictures in front of it. It's like the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. So I can't do that. So we get to the club, and they say, well, there's about an hour left, and hence, woman wearing Prada, fake Prada. So all white. So anyways, we're just there, waiting, and she comes back and goes, well, we can let 2 of you guys in. So there's me, there's Drew, there's Mike, there's Sean, there's Tyler, and we're all looking at each other. Who's gonna go in first? Do 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 do. Okay, so we're like, okay, sure. So me and Tyler apparently were the ones that got selected first, and then like a few minutes would go by, and then they let in some of the other guys. So the lady wearing Prada, white, totally said, you may enter. She didn't say it like that. She's like, okay, you guys can enter. So she moves. She moves out of the way. And, you know, Tyler, because there's a rope in front of us, steps over the rope. The rope was like a foot off the ground. So Tyler steps over the rope because it's in the way. Okay, it's a velvet rope. And then what happens? What does she say to Tyler?
She went off on Tyler saying you can't cross over the rope.
Yeah, but you gotta emphasize, it's ACTV. She totally goes, whoa, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You, by the way, in this scenario, Michelangelo's a complete, utter stranger. Nobody knows who he is. I'm the girl. Here we go. What do you think you're doing? What is this? What is, do you, excuse me, sir, do you just walk over a rope? Do you just walk over a rope?
No.
What is this? You don't do that. You just don't do that. So then Tyler was like, I'm so sorry. I totally did. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I totally didn't know. I didn't know. Now they're just not going to let you in. They are not going to let you in. That's not going to happen now. So I'm just chilling there with Tyler. Like, did I do something wrong? I'm like, yo, dude, I've been to a few clubs in my time. This is new on me. Few minutes go by. Hey, we're back. Few minutes go by, and then they decide to let me and Tyler in. So they move the rope, the velvet rope.
The velvet rope.
The velvet rope, because God forbid it's not velvet. My God, if it was suede or like pleather or even leather, shame on you. It had to be velvet. So they let us in. We start walking.
Meanwhile, Drew, Sean, and I are still on the other side of the rope.
On the other side of the fence,
We're waiting because we know the girl that's going to let us in. We know her. But since Tyler and Andrew didn't know her, we thought it would be easier for them to get in first. If they're going to let two at a time, then let them in, and then they can get the three of us in after like 10 minutes. So we let them go in first. So they're in.
Yeah, and you know, as soon as you enter that door, boosh, boosh, boosh. The music's like super loud, where no one can hear you. But guess what?
It's so animated.
Guess what? Guess what, Michelangelo?
What happened?
They did hear us. They heard me and Tyler. However, they actually heard Tyler, not me. Me and Tyler, because great minds do think alike, said something at the same time. Because we were so irritated.
They called her something.
It was like, she's a, fill in the blank.
I have an itch on my arm.
Right, itch, blah, Anyways. The funny part was we said the same exact words simultaneously because we're like brothers. We're like this.
From another mother.
Except I'm a little taller. So anyways, keep in mind music's blaring very loudly. We walk down the hallway and boosh! Everyone's like this next to each other, like 3,000 people. You can't move, you can't dance, you can't hit on chicks, you can't do anything in there except stand like this and smoke sugar. And we're just like, this sucks. So,
whoa, we didn't say that.
Kate is horrible. Hi, Kate. Kate, you can't use the C word in the chat. It's a rule. I'm sorry. No, I'm really serious, Kate. You totally can't do that. So anyways, so yeah, we're in there, and we're looking around. Keep in mind, 10.8 seconds have gone by this point. All of a sudden, this dude and this girl come up with a clipboard and say, that's the one that called her the B word. Take him out now. Just like that. I'm not even joking. So they take Tyler, because Tyler's so small. It was like, come here now, and they take him. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to go with you. So we walk, and they kick us out.
Yeah, meanwhile, Mr. Clean, we're going to call the bouncer Mr. Clean, because he was bald and he was white and looked like Mr. Clean. Mr. Clean came up and he goes up to the girl and he says,
the girl that wearing fake FRADA.
Now me, Drew, and Sean are standing outside watching the two of them after 10.8 seconds.
10.8 seconds.
Come back out. And we're looking at him like, what is going on here?
So then somebody says, yeah, they called her, the B word and stuff, they can't do that.
So they're definitely not getting in.
So we're definitely not getting in, and like, they actually were pointing more to Tyler. I could have totally walked back in, but I was with my bro, in battle. We were in battle together, and we got kicked out of battle together. And so he goes, well, it's true. She is a blah, 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 because by this point, it's totally all over. So we're sitting there, and we're just like, well, this sucks, blah, 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 blah. So you know what?